Well, hello, Muni lovers, and welcome back. We are here at West Side Story, the third show of our 50th anniversary 2015 season, and we are lucky enough to be joined by the director herself, Miss Anna Bussing. Anna, how are you doing?
Great, thanks.
Good. So, Anna, West Side Story. I think you chose a big one.
Quite an undertaking.
Slight undertaking.
Yeah.
What would you say? Let's start off this way. What made you want to choose West Side Story? What was it that made you want to bring this show specifically to the Muni stage?
I love the fact that it's a really challenging show. I'm a big fan of any show where choreography is not only really important, but it also moves along the plot.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those shows that has become such a classic piece of American musical theater history, and I really wanted to get the chance to bring it to Muni stage, especially this year when I felt like our male talent was at its peak.
Yeah, very true. I've seen it, guys. It is. So, you know, obviously with a show this iconic, this big, there are obviously things that are challenging and undertakings that are challenging. What would you say has been the most challenging thing about bringing this show to life?
As far as making sure that we are very true to Jerome Robbins' his vision, we spent a lot of time focusing on the original choreography, making sure it was very similar or if not exact to what he had envisioned, doing a lot of the same staging but not copying exactly, making it workable for our own actors, but also staying, like I said, very, very true to what he had envisioned for this show, you know, back in 1957.
Well, you know, like this show is, like I said, the only word that really comes to mind is iconic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the biggest and most known shows in musical theater history with some of the most gorgeous songs.
Absolutely.
If you had to choose one moment in the show that is your favorite above all, it could be a song, a scene, anything. I'm going to put you on the spot. What do you think is your favorite moment in West Side Story?
My favorite moment? Can I do two?
All right, we'll
Okay.
allow it.
All right, good. I love the balcony scene, that classic Romeo and Juliet balcony scene. While, you know, obviously taking a different turn in West Side Story, but it brings back so many of those same picturesque moments from the classic tale of Romeo and Juliet, and it's just beautifully lit and beautifully done by both Bailey and Rigo in this version. So I love watching the two of them interact in that particular scene. And then one of the other favorite scenes that I have, I love the dance of the gym. It is lively, it is tricky, it is tough choreography, and they nail it. And it's really exciting to see that many people on stage moving exactly at the same time and with that much speed and intensity.
That is such a thrill. It really is. You know, a lot of people want to say that West Side Story is a dated show now, and I personally disagree very wholeheartedly, because I think that with especially the racial climate in America right now, that this is one of the most prevalent shows that we can do. Have you been drawing on any of that inspiration when dealing with the cast and trying to give them their characters?
Absolutely. We had a big sit-down talk. After pretty much we worked really hard on choreography, like I said at first, and then after that, when we started getting into the blocking and such, we just had a big one night where we just sat down as a cast and discussed how their particular roles in this show relate to some of the things currently going on today and how it translates. And we talked a lot about how, while some of the racial issues in the show might be a little bit uncomfortable, how we need to do them in a way that is true to how things really were back in the day, just so that we don't minimalize it at all. So yeah, we talked a lot about that and being respectful to each other during the rehearsal process, but also making sure that we're doing it the right way, essentially. But yeah, we've talked a lot about how the themes and the dramatic nature of this show is still very, very relevant.
Yeah,
so
it's true. So 15 years or so since this has been on the Muni stage, I believe?
2001.
It's been a long time. So now that it's back, what do you think is the thing, what would you want people to take away from this show? They're getting in their car after seeing it, they're driving home. What do you want the one thing to stick with them to be?
I really think that we're going to blow people away as far as the young talent that's currently in Springfield. People have talked a lot about how this show really can't be done in a small-time theater, and not that Muni's necessarily really small time, but how challenging it is to do in a community theater. And I just think that the main thing I want people to walk away feeling is that it was done well, it was done professionally, and that they handled these dramatic roles with really well, I guess. It's the best way to put it. I don't know.
No, it's good, and
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be. So, Anna, thank you, and good luck to all of you. Break a leg to
Thanks.
you for West Side Story.